Hello friends, I am Lakshya Sharma, back again on my YouTube channel with yet another interesting topic of deeply understanding and analyzing our political history and the political structure of our India. From its 1947 independence period to now the 2020s period of a modern, industrialized and a globalized society. If you like my topics and want to continue with my interesting facts and the knowledge about our political, social, and historical aspects of our country and our society, do subscribe my channel. And if you want to give some suggestions or ask any questions or queries, do share them in my comment section and I will positively answer all your comments and your questions. So let's start our today's video. Now, if we talk about our political history and the political structure of country, it can be broadly divided into the three main parts. And the very first stage or the part is called the period of Congress domination. So what is the period of Congress domination means? Let's understand it in a more crystallized manner. From the 1947, after we got independence from British and we choose to become a democratic country and adopt a democratic parliamentary election system, first ever elections were held in 1951 to 52, and in these elections, the Congress Party, equipped with a popular legacy of national struggle, well equipped and well oiled organization throughout the country in all parts of country like South India, North India, Northeast India, doesn't matter. And with the popular face of Shri Jawaharlal Nehru ji, it became a popular choice and voice for the people of country and won a whopping 364 seats. And no opposition party could even get 10% of the Lok Sabha seats they contested. So imagine the popularity level Congress enjoyed during that time. These elections showed and proved the complete domination of Congress over the political structure of our country. And this domination of Congress continued till 1977, in between which Congress won various elections with a thumping majority, like 1957, 1962 election, a little reduced majority in 1967, but made a comeback again in 1971 election under the popular leadership of Shri Indira Gandhi ji. Now it was in 1977 and it was the first time ever that the Congress was defeated and was thrown out of the government and was forced to sit in the opposition by then Janata Party government, who basically used and got the support of the strong anti-incumbency wave against the Congress government, and also it got the benefit of the accusations made by the opposition parties of the various types of atrocities and various types of human rights violations committed by the Indira Gandhi led Congress government during the emergency period of 1975 to 77. So it was a major blow for the Congress party, but within a few years of a brief period of 3 years, it made a comeback in 1980 with almost 350 seats, and it basically we can basically say it basically proved its dominance yet again. In 1984, the Congress party, under the leadership of Shri Rajiv Gandhi ji, won its biggest ever historic mandate of 414 seats due to the sympathy vote it got arising from the Shri Indira Gandhi ji's assassination in the October 1984. The Congress continued to rule till 1989 with such thumping majorities in the government. That's why, since the politics of our country from 1947 to 89 period was completely centered at the Congress party, and it was the pole position party of our political structure during this brief period of 40 years. So that's why this period of 1947 to 1989 is called and described as the period of Congress domination, or in specifically we can say the system of Congress system. So now, if we talk about the yet another important stage of our political history, it is called the coalition era period that lasted from 1989 to 2014 for the 25 years. Now it is called the coalition era period because the Congress, though still the dominant party, lost its central figure and its central pole position from the Indian polity and was reduced and was defeated in various many states. And in various types of elections held between 1989 to 2014, it couldn't even won the majority on its own in the Lok Sabha. There were many reasons due to which the Congress loses central opportunity and the central figure in the Indian polity. And some of the reasons include the dramatic rise and the increasing influence of various regional parties who basically supported the Mandal issue and were basically representing and supporting their regional aspirations of their particular states. For example, the rise of Dravidian parties in Tamil Nadu, the rise of various types of parties like RJD, JDU, Samajwadi Party in Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, etc. Also, in the early 1990s, due to the resounding Ram Mandir movement, the another important party which came into the power play was the BJP, and it in a short time became a national party. And also the issue raised by him, the BJP, that was of Hindutva, even weakened the Congress party amongst the upper sections of the Hindus. And the various types of regional parties in various states also weakened the Congress position in the various sections of the community, like in Dalits and Muslims also. And the period from 1989 to 2014 witnessed the rise, formation, and the fall of various types of coalition governments at the center, supported and consisted of various regional parties, and given outside or inside support by the national parties also from time to time, depending upon the political scenario of the country. So, if we talk about some of the coalition governments that were lasted during this brief period of 25 years, it include the period of 1991 to 1996 period of Shri P.V. Narasimha Rao ji ruling the government. Then came the period of 1996 to 1998 of period of political instability, which show the formation and the fall of three coalition governments. The very first government was of Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji, who ran the coalition government for around 13 days only. Then came the government of H.D. Devegowda ji, and then the government of I.K. Gujral ji, that didn't lasted for more than 1 year. Then the period from 1998 to 2004 witnessed the period of NDA rule on a successful leadership of Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji. Then in 2004, the Congress party made a resounding comeback to the elections under the banner of UPA coalition, and it ran the government for next 10 years under the able leadership of Shri Manmohan Singh ji. Now if we talk about the third and the most recent stage of Indian polity, it is called the stage of BJP rise, or particularly we can say the period of Modi era. The period from 2014 to 2024 is expressively and particularly called the period of BJP rise and the Modi era, since the Modi ji with the BJP secured full majority of 282 seats in 2014 and then made a even bigger comeback in 2019 elections with 303 seats. And in this situation, BJP needed no support from any type of coalition partners or from any type of regional parties to run the government, as BJP was no longer in coalition government and can regulate the government and can pass various policies, frame the schemes according to its own will and to its own party character. So this period from 2014 to 2024 was a period of BJP dominance. But in 2024 election, it was also challenged, as the BJP under the leadership of Shri Modi ji was not able to get the full majority on its own, and it was reduced to just 240 seats. And now it had to form the government at the center with the help of other types of regional parties under the banner of NDA. And now we can say that the period of BJP dominance is slightly challenged, as it now had to depend on other regional parties and coalition parties to run the government softly, swiftly, and to pass various legislations, various amendments, and to even frame very basic schemes or policies. It need to basically engage with other parties, other interest, so that they can softly implement all these policies and can ensure that their government run in future. So that's why we can say that the Indian polity is a like strange period in which all the stages comes, various parties rise, various types of new phenomena arises, then fall, and then came another period in which we saw the dramatic rise of other parties. So the Indian polity is just like as many surprises as we see in our life. So I hope you understood this crucial topic of Indian political structure, and to support me in my upcoming various types of videos on my various historical, social aspects, covering about the various types of interesting facts and the interesting topics of our India's political, social, and historical aspects. So, thank you everyone for being a kind listener.